Very exciting. But our guests today are chaser Mark Labbett and his partner, Hayley Palmer. They're just about to celebrate their one-year anniversary and say they're as loved up as ever. So they've joined us in the studio. You do get a lot of ahs when we were sort of saying you guys were coming in today. People are very excited by your love story. Does it feel like a long year or like time has flown past, Mark?
Say the right answer.
The secret to a happy relationship, yes, dear. No, it's the... because we live quite a bit apart, you know, obviously I live up in Sheffield, Rotherham, she's a Chelsea girl, we tend to look at our diaries and when we can sync up together, and so the good news is we see each other every few weeks, but we make the most of it when we're together, so you get the best of both worlds.
And we get excited when we see each other, which is really nice. Like, we don't see each other, and then I'm like, actually, we're really looking forward to coming together and not sharing our chips.
So what are you doing to mark the special occasion of the year?
Well, we're actually going... It might be quite sad to some people, but to us, it's really special, and we're going back to the bench. We kind of sat on this bench on a beach a year ago, and I think it's where we first kind of thought, actually, this could be something. Because I've always gone out with, like, bad boys, and Mark is such... Honestly, ladies, there's so much hope, because you can find a really nice, genuine guy. I know he's not going to want to hear that, but he's not the beast. He's, like, the most sweetest person.
Have you checked the bench? It's still there.
Oh, I hope so, Brenda.
So in terms of things like, you know, you gravitating towards a bad boy previously, do you feel like you had reached a time in your life where you realised you wanted something more and it just so happened that Mark was the one that showed you the way? Yeah,
that's so true, because I don't know, girls, if you feel the same, but sometimes you go out with, like, the same person, you get rid of them and you attract an equally as bad person. And I just got to the stage in my 40s where I thought, actually, I feel, like, good in myself. I had to do... It sounds cheesy, but a lot of self-love.
It's not cheesy at all.
Yeah, I had to, like, look after myself, and then I think that's what attracted a really nice guy. And now I find it really attractive when he's organising dates in advance. I just think it's really sexy.
Yeah. But he does, I mean, I don't want to embarrass you here, but he does actually get mobbed, doesn't he, by women? So is there any jealousy? Do you ever get jealous?
Do you know what it is? As you can see, I talk so much. They come up to Mark in a conversation for, like, 2 hours and be like, oh, come and join us for dinner. So it's kind of a good combination.
Now, Mark, have you had a row yet?
We've had a few, but...
Yeah, what's the worst one?
I'm not going to say that. That's a rookie mistake. What I can say, though, is that we sorted it out in about 15, 20 minutes and we ended up having a very deep and meaningful conversation. It was actually at the Five Guys Burger Bar, I believe. So, chips solve everything.
Mark, I know you said that you guys live... You're in Sheffield and Hayley's down here, and you've got no plans, apparently, to move in together, but you do work out together. So how does that work?
We do, well, we see each other a lot and things like that. She's very kindly got me a membership of a national gym chain, so that's quite handy. Or plus, a lot of the hotels these days have 24-hour gyms, so you can, you know, and then I've got no excuse. She's already saying she's planning to go to the gym this afternoon, and I'm thinking nap time, and she's going, no.
The gym's my medicine. So for me, like, it's not really a physical thing, it's like a mental thing. So I feel, like, really good when I go to the gym. And we started going to the gym, and Mark's like, yeah, I do really enjoy it, but I try not to be too bossy.
But, you know, earlier we were talking about all these weight loss jabs being on the national health. Do you think that's a good thing or a bad thing? Because in that discussion we were saying that in the end, it's all about food and how you look at food and what you like and don't like.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a mental thing as well when you're about food. I know you've got quite a strong opinion on it, haven't you?
Well, my feeling, I'm not on those drugs, but I'd happily take him if the docs recommend them. It's early days, but if those trials suggest they're as good as they could be, this could become standard medicine for anybody above a certain age. Because, you know, was it an ounce of prevention's worth a ton of cure?
Yeah.
But you started... A lot of you going to the gym was for health reasons because you had a bit of arthritis, didn't you?
Yeah, I've always been to the gym because I've been a low-grade sportsman, so you might have noticed these shoulders didn't appear miraculously. On my 40th birthday, I bench-pressed my own body weight, which was 170 kilos, so I've been a fat boy, but a strong fat boy.
Yeah.
But it's like now I've changed. Instead of trying to much as I love lifting heavy weights, they're great fun, but the last thing I want to do is get the chest and arms back. But with the bit of arthritis, it's an early warning that I've really got to build my leg strength up. It's the one downside of losing all that weight. My legs used to be like tree trunks. They're not anymore.
Right, so it's to sort of counteract that.
So I can bounce up the stairs again.
That's another topic.
You've got a filthy mind, Miss Colleen.
You said it. I'm just interested in what that means,
I was thinking from a health point of view. You had to go there.
You're speaking about chips and stuff. The way to a man's heart, they say, is through his stomach, but the way to Hayley's heart is apparently through a dog.
Oh, yeah. Well, the thing is, he met my parents, and that was a big thing, so I'm so close to my family. Aww. But the dog is, like, our world. I'm like, if he doesn't get on with the dog, I'm not sure this can progress. Oh, they're so cute. I'm going to cry.
Cute.
Yeah, she's so cute. But she was scared of Mark at first. She was shaking. And I was like, well, it is the beast, you know. It's a lot to take on. But actually, now you're besties, aren't you?
I found the secret. Every time we go to a nearby restaurant, I make sure I smuggle out a sausage for the dog. And now I'm a pusher. It's like...
Are you still enjoying the chase?
Oh, love. Been doing it for 15 years now. We've got a 15th anniversary special, which will be shown later on this summer. So, you know, Sean and I have been there since the start, and Bradley. We've been trying to work out little things like, I think we've had over 20 children, but the various immortals who've been there since the start. So a lot of chase babies out there, etc. And we're just part of the furniture. Appreciate it. I mean, I'm lucky. I reckon I can probably keep going till I'm 75, 80 in this job if I keep myself fit.
Well, can you invite me back? Because I'm still
I'd love
very
Let me say it
I'm
here.
very bitter about
Janet
my...
is very smart. She got bad questions for her. I mean...
Yeah, thank you.
You know, although I would say you should always know about rugby. Come on.
There we go. Well, ladies and gentlemen, give them a huge celebratory round of applause for Hayley and Mark.